Hey guys, welcome to another weekly Ask Enable video. It's Wednesday. Looking forward to doing this. I've been on the road all day, so I'm coming to you from my car. And we got a lot of cool questions this week, and all of the questions that we got were more pertain to my family situation and my experiences growing up with my sister Sarah, and a few other personal questions that I got. And I love those questions, so keep those coming if you want, if those are things that you have questions about. But one question I actually got this morning when I got into the office from Instagram was, why do you always wear blue during your Ask Enable videos? And I guess I didn't realize I did. I'll have to go back and look through my videos, but sure enough, it's Wednesday and I'm wearing blue again. So I guess blue is my favorite color. So next week I'll try to wear green. We'll see. One question I got earlier in the week was, what's your favorite childhood memory of you and your sister growing up? And, obviously there's so many of them. It's hard to pick one. But, I can always remember looking back and loving being a Special Olympics coach. I think I started being a Special Olympics track and field coach when I was in 7th or 8th grade. And I remember loving it. I remember loving being part of the practices and helping the athletes in their skill sets and training and practicing for the regional games and the state games. And the thing that was most fun was the state games. And there were just so many participants and volunteers and coaches there all working together because it was such an amazing day for those athletes. And there was just such a buzz to it. And it was, for some of these athletes, it was their highlight of the year. They love doing this, and you can just see it in their faces. And watching them succeed at what they're doing was so much fun, even from a young age for me. And I think that's where I got my passion of knowing that whatever I did with my future, I wanted to impact and work with families and individuals with special needs. So that was kind of the start of that. So I would say that would be one of my most favorite memories. And there was the first state games. I remember Sarah lining up for the 50-meter dash, and her and I had worked on the starts together quite a bit. And the gun went off, and I think I had a camcorder at the time, and I was running along the 50 meters with her, and she ended up winning that race. And it was so exciting for me, mostly because I could see the excitement in her face, knowing that she had just won. And seeing her get that gold medal was a great moment for her and for me to be able to see that. So that would probably be my favorite memory of her and I growing up, was just having the ability to coach her in those early years of Special Olympics. And another question that I got also this past week that goes a little bit along those lines was, what is the greatest thing you have taught your sister? And I got that question a couple years ago at an event that I spoke at, and at the time it caught me off guard because I'd never thought about that, and I'd never been asked that question. And I had to stand there for a moment and think about that because, as in my mind I'm going through, I remember helping tie shoes. I remember reading books with her when she was younger. I remember doing certain things, but that was a tough question. What is the greatest thing that I have ever taught Sarah? And I told the audience those things of, maybe I helped teach her these small things in life. But I told the audience, she has taught me so much more about life than I will ever be able to teach her. Her influence in my life has made me into who I am today. I'm a more caring and compassionate person. I'm more empathetic and understanding, and I appreciate the small things in life that maybe I would have not appreciated if it wasn't for Sarah. And so she just brings so much joy and love to our family's life, and she's, again, helped me see the world in a different point of view than I might not have if it wasn't for her. So, great question. I don't know what I have taught her, what the greatest thing I have taught her. Maybe I'll bring her, I've mentioned that before, I'll bring her on for an episode in the future. Maybe we'll ask her that question, see what she says. But by far, she has taught me more about life than I will ever be able to teach her. So keep these questions coming. Looking forward to next week. If you're going to use the hashtag, go with the hashtag AskEnable, and we will continue doing these video series. Looking forward to it. Have a great rest of your week, guys.